Hi, Assalamualaikum, and good day to everyone. For today, I would like to share with you about natural cubic spline. Okay, so what is the contents of this video? The first things, from the questions, we need to understand the questions, and then the most important things, we need to know what is the formula that we will use to solve the natural cubic spline. And the last one, we will try to solve the questions. Okay, so this is the questions given. Okay, the question given in the table. So here we can see they give you the value of x and also the value of fx. So you need to estimate or approximate f7 and also f14. Before we go to the next steps, first thing you need to know which formula you will need. Okay, first of all, you need to construct the divided difference table. This is the formula that you need to apply. And the second, you will find the unknown m. Okay, then this is the formula to find the unknown m. And you need to solve this equation to find the unknown m. Then you need to generate the formula. So this is the formula that you will need to apply. But you don't worry, all this formula will be given in the final. Okay, try to see how we can construct the divided difference table. Okay, so try to use this one, the calculator. If you can see here, K0, 1, 2 is from the question given. 4, 9, 16 is from the questions. 2, 3, 4 also from the questions. Okay, so you need to arrange in the vertical directions instead of horizontal. Okay, try to see the value here. So from this formula, okay, so how to apply actually? So try to see this one. Okay, the first thing, let me arrange this table. From HK, xk plus 1 minus xk. Now we will start with K0. So K0, you will substitute into the equations. So here we will have x0 plus 1 minus x0. So here will be x1. So where is the x1? This is 1. Your x here will be 9. Okay, so use 9 minus x0. So where is the x0? x0 is referred to the here 0. So the value of x is 4. And then we will press equal. So the value here is 5. Same to this. Now we go to K1. So K1 you substitute into HK. So we will have x1 plus 1, which is x2. So x2 here, okay, this is x2. So refer to the value of x here is 16 minus x1. So what is the value of x for K1? So this is the K1. So here is 9. So 9 equal. So here we have 7. So that's why the value of HK now is 7. Okay, for DK, you look at the formula here. Fk plus y minus Fk divided by Hk. So now we start with K0. Okay, K0 here meaning that F0 plus 1, which is F0, plus 1 is F1. So K1, your F here is 3. And then minus Fk is a F0. So K0 here, your F is 2. Okay, So you get 1 and then divide by HK. HK here is K0, your H is 5. Okay, so that's why here we have 1 over 5. Okay, same lah, 1 over 5. Now we go to K1. K1 and then you substitute value K into equation DK. So we will have F1 plus 1, which is F2. So 2 here is referring to 4. Okay, 4 minus F1, which is K1. The value of F is 3. 3, okay, and divide by the value of HK, which is for K1, is 7. So that's why 7. So here we have 1 over 7. Okay, the last one, look at the value BK. So now we start with K0. So if K0, substitute into equation BK, we will have D0 plus 1, which is D1. So D1 is referring to here, okay, K1. So the value of dk is 1 over 7. So 1 over 7 and then minus dk, which is d0. So d0 means k0. The d value is 1 over 5. Okay, 1 over 5. Okay, so we will get negative 2, okay, over 3, 5 times 6. So now we will have negative 12 divided by 3, 5. So this is how you can find FK, HK, DK, and BK. Okay, try to look at another. Okay, next, you need to apply this equation. Okay, so this equation is given in a final. So how do we get the value of M0 and M20? The first thing, this one, M0 equals 0 is fixed. So whatever it is, M0 is equal 0 is a fix. This one will be vary. Okay, depends on how many K you have. So here, if you look at here, K is 0, 1, and 2. How do we get this value? From the question. So here we have K is referring to this. We have 1, 2, 3, which is 0, 1, 2. So that's why we have K3. Okay, and then from n minus 2, 3 here is meaning this one. Minus 2, we will have 1. So that's why K just only have one value, which is K0. Okay, so M0 is a fix. Then you look at here, Mn minus 1. N is referring to the K just now. So we have 3 minus 1. So we have M2. So this is the value for M2. So M2 will be varies, okay, due to the how many K's you have. Right. So from value of M0 and M2, then you substitute into this equation. Okay, so what do you get? So this one, we know that K is 0. How do we get K is 0? From this lah. Okay, from this. So you just substitute into equation. You will have H0, M0, okay, plus 2, H0, and then plus H1, okay, M1, okay, plus H1, okay, and then M2, okay, equal B0. Okay, because this is K, so B0 lah because of this. Then you see how many M0 here? We have M0 is 0, so you can cancel it. Okay, so this one will be 0. Why we say 0? Because m0, m0 is 0. And then what else we can find? M2 here is also 0, so that's why we can cancel it. Okay, 0, 0. Okay, B0 is referring from K0. So refer back to the question. This is your value for B0, which is negative 12 over 35. Okay, 35. Okay, now we have H0 and H1. So previously we already find H here. So H0 and H1 is 5 and 7. So here will be 5 and here will be 7. So if you look at here, we only have one unknown, which is M1 only. So we do not need equation to find the unknown M because we only have one unknown. So that's why we can straight away find the value of M1 as a 1 negative over 70. So this is the value of M1. Okay, then we go to another steps, which is you need to generate the formula. So this is the formula. Okay, the formula will be given. So how to know the total of K that will be used? So we know that K for this question, we have 3. Okay, start with 0, 1, 2, which is 3 value of K. So you use n minus 1. So here will be 3 minus 1, you will got 2. So you will have 2 value of K. Start with K0 and another one K1. Then you use K0. The value of K here, you will replace in the formula. So you will get this. Okay, so what you need to do now, you need to simplify the equation. Don't make it your formula long, which is if you just stop here, okay, you will not get any marks because you not simplify yet. So simplify until you got like this. Okay, okay, now we have K1. Substitute K into the equation. Okay, so we will replace all K with 1. Okay, and then you simplify the equation to be look like this. So now you will have two equation of S, okay, referring to the cubic spline. So then you will arrange like this. So if you look at here now, if your x is between 4 to 9, so you can use this equation. And another, if your x is between 9 to 16, you can choose another equation. So how do we know it's 4, 9 and 9, 16? Is referring to the question just now. We have 4, 9, 16. Okay, so that's why you will have two SK. First, between 4 and 9. And another one for between 9 to 16. So that's why you will have two value of spline equation. Okay, back to the questions. You need to find estimate F7 and F14. So here is X7, right? So X7, which equation you can use? So S7 meaning that it's between 4 to 9. So that's why we choose first spline into this. Then you will replace X with 7. And another one 14. So 14 will be between 9 to 16. So that's why we choose another equation to replace value of 14 into the equation. Okay. Now you know how to solve the natural cubic spline based on the formula given. See you again.